Well, there is no quarterback controversy for the other team that plays in that same venue. The Jets are behind Zach Wilson completely and entirely. The problem is he's got a knee injury. He flew to Los Angeles for surgery on Tuesday, arthroscopic surgery performed by Dr. Neil Elatrash. Considered a success. Every surgery is a success. When have we ever heard that a surgery performed on any NFL player went badly? The old Seinfeld nose job episode. They go through, hey, it looks good, looks good. Kramer says, you got butchered. They're never going to tell us that Zach Wilson got butchered. But again, we have no reason to doubt at this point. We don't have access to the medical records yet or ever. And let's assume it's a success. It's still Joe Flacco until Zach Wilson's ready to go. And it's just one of those things where we wait and see. But I think they're assuming that Wilson isn't going to be back for week one. They're going to hold him until he's 100%.
Yeah.
And again, we looked at their schedule, and if I'm a Jets fan, I avert my eyes every time that board comes up because, good Lord, it doesn't matter who it is. Bring back Joe Namath in his prime, and you're not winning some of those games in the left column. So Make sure Zach Wilson's 100% so you can maybe try to find your stride later in the year.
Yeah, that's right. That's all you can do. It sounds like it's good news, hopeful. Hey, fingers crossed. I want to see Zach Wilson. I'm a fan. There's been, rave reviews about him throughout training camp. Whether you just listen to the media or talk to people inside the organization. I think they're ecstatic with the way he looks. Good thing they got a backup. But, hey, it's great that, 2, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever. But still, it does stink. And just to take, a little bit of everybody into, the quarterback in a little bit, man, I don't care who you are. And especially, this is like double true, triple true for a young quarterback. It's hard, you just getting in the flow of being an NFL quarterback. And whoa, I got my confidence going, and we got some players around me on the team now. And the offense is, we're starting to expand it, and I'm feeling really comfortable in that. And now you don't get to practice for 4 or 5 weeks. And I've been in that situation before. In my second year in the NFL, I hurt my shoulder as I was the starting quarterback in my first game, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So then you sit out a few weeks, and then, okay, now you get back to practicing a little bit, but you're not 100%. And it's hard to regain that rhythm and everything that you had right away, at the early part or halfway through training camp where you're going, man, we're hitting on all cylinders and things are going in the right direction. Now you're going to be playing where everybody's going to be hitting on all cylinders, and you're going to be like, whoa, I got to get used to the pass rush again and reading the field a little bit better again and getting used to the speed of the game. And that's where it stinks for a young quarterback in this situation. And then you add on the schedule, to your point, Mike, where it's not going to be easy just to jump back into the fire week 3 against the Bengals or the Steelers in week 4. And, that's where it stinks for Zach Wilson, I guess is what I'm saying.
And we know how this movie goes. We've seen it before. If somehow Joe Flacco leads the Jets to a victory in week 1 over the Ravens, the back pages of the tabloids the following day will be all about Flacco, and he's the guy now. Start carving the bust for Canton.
Definitely.
He's the new starter. Trade Zach Wilson to the Giants. Let's just move on with Flacco as our guy.
And the Jets
backed
fans
up by
are the
Mike
worst.
White.
They're the worst, Mike. Like they're awesome up here because they're so passionate, but there's something about the Jet fans, and maybe Pete could speak to it too. They love the underdog player on their team. The Giant fan wants Saquon Barkley and Kayvon Thibodeau and all of that. The Jet fans, like you saw with Mike White last year, hey, we got this shiny new Zach Wilson who's, looked awesome in the preseason and did some special things. And then, look at this underdog scrapper coming in. And it's just the Jet fans love to latch on to that. And you're right. If Joe Flacco, Jersey Joe Flacco, who looks like he's taking a lunch pail and the hammer and, banging steel in some industrial line anyways, he comes in and creates a little stir and pulls off an upset. The Jet fans are going to love it. He'll have a nickname up here and all of that. So it might cause issues, to your point. I don't think you're far off there.
Yeah, I agree, and I like chaos. I like the unexpected. I
Yeah.
like a good story. And the best story for the Jets is to have Zach Wilson fully develop and reach his potential and become the guy that they drafted him to be. You saw some great things in him as you were doing your work on quarterbacks in advance of the 2021 draft. And it's just a shame he hasn't had a chance to fully blossom yet. And these injuries, as you said, it slows the process down. And when he does come back, it's going to be more challenging for him to get to where he wants to be. And through it all, we saw that schedule, the left side, it doesn't matter. But getting Zach Wilson to his ceiling is what does matter.
Yeah, no, it does. And, for Zach Wilson and everything there, I mean, selfishly for him, yeah, you'd probably like it to where, hey, the team, was competitive and maybe wins a game or two with Joe Flacco, but Joe Flacco doesn't play good and it's ugly, to where then he could come back in and everybody can go, woo, okay, whoa, hey, Zach's back, and now the offense will look better. And of course, Zach, again, his physical skills to me jump off the screen. But, yeah, it's not an easy situation, especially for a young team, still a young head coach that's trying to find their way, and now they got to deal with this and that schedule. It won't be easy in September for the Jets.
And then wait for the potential Mike White chance coming from
yeah, exactly, right, exactly.
stadium. According to Pete, a Jets fan on the crew on Friday said, honestly, I'm okay if we suck so we can just move on to drafting the next quarterback because we're going to be doing it anyway.
Oh, that's unbelievable. They're a scarred bunch, the Jets fan. The Jets fans up here feel like they're cursed. They do. All the text messages I got from Jets friends and things like that on Friday night, whenever that night that was where he got hurt, they feel like they're cursed, and they're just looking for a little hope, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel here quite yet.
But at least they have something that the Bills don't have, the Browns and Bengals don't have, the Texans, the Jaguars, the Titans don't have.
They do got one. You're right.
The Vikings don't have. The Lions don't have. Right?
Yeah.
There are other teams out there. The Cardinals don't have. They got a Super Bowl trophy. Yes, it's almost as old as me. That's how old it is. But they have one.
Right.
So you can't be completely cursed if you have a Lombardi in the lobby to the entrance to the facility.
Yeah, you're right. You can't be totally cursed. It's they have some history. They have some marquee names in the history of the sport, but I think it's too few and far between, and it's been a long time since the Jets have really been competitive in a playoff caliber football team, and, man, the Jets fans are starving for it up here.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.